Hi guys, I am back again. I have the tote here, but it's empty. I have got one more going through Reborn clothes. Um, I have this left. It is Macy's clothing. Um, and when we lived in our last rental place, I had it all in the suitcase because the suitcase fit nicely under my desk. And then she outgrew said suitcase. Let's see if I can move you guys down a little bit. I had to move her stuff out of the suitcase, or not out of the suitcase, but she had so much stuff that I ended up having to put it in a tote. And then I got Sean, and Sean's stuff went in the tote. So it's been a whole process. I did get all the other smaller size stuff put away in the drawers. Somehow I winded up with more boy stuff than girl stuff. So when I went to put the stuff in this box to take to Once Upon a Child, I did kind of reassess, and there were some girl things that I was going to get rid of, but I do have room for, so I ended up keeping, as well as I did go to Dollar Tree and I got some of these vacuum storage bags. So the newborn clothes, I have the girls in one and the boys in another, and I have them in a tote. And then what I'm going to do is, I know like I've got this pile of Sean stuff right here, and his drawer is actually like plumb full. So I'm going to go through and, like I had said, kind of pull out the stuff that is definitely winter. And then I'll probably do the same for Macy. And then one will be Sean's. I have two left. One will be Sean's, one will be Macy's, because all the 0 to 3 stuff fit in these two drawers. So I also put up in the top, I took and put all the shoes. So all of my Reborn shoes are in this top drawer now. I used to have them in a basket on the changing table, and now that basket holds some blankets, which I know I have a lot more blankets in storage. So I've got to kind of figure out what I'm going to necessarily do with stuff once I get the, hold on guys. Sorry guys, I have a kid having a malfunction. But I guess Sabbath is joining us. I know I have a whole nother box somewhere in the garage that's storage from, I used to have that like 9 bin storage thing at our first rental when we moved here. I had this, and then I had that, and I had some storage in it, and then I had some bins in it. And I know I had blankets in it, and I know I'm missing some blankets. I know I had hats in it. I know, because I'm missing hats. I know I've seen that box. I just don't know where. I remember seeing the box as we pulled stuff out of storage. So I just have to find it in the garage. And then I've decided, I think I'm going to get another one of these shelves for these type of bins. As you can see, I put diapers in it, the Hello Bello diapers. I think what I'm going to do is, I've got a whole thing of like Honest diapers. I've got these Hello Bello diapers. I've got more Hello Bello diapers that I haven't put in anything. And I still have 3 empty bins. So I have 3 like this, with size 1 and size 2 diapers. So I've got like this one that has all the places you will go, some hedgehogs. I think these are dinosaurs and bees. I got some more bees. I've got some rainbows, some llamas. And then I've got some like space ones, some sciencey ones, and I think these are Christmas narwhals. So these are like the bigger size diapers. I do have packages of Hello Bellos that I never even opened that I need to go through, keep what I'm going to keep, and then get on eBay the ones that I'm going to sell. But I think I'm going to buy another one of the bins, or the things to hold these, and then put it above the one that I have now, because the more I thought about it after I did that other video, it will fit above the one that I have currently put up. And then I'll put the second one above it a little bit. I can put these diapers in, since obviously with Reborns, I'm not using diapers all that much. So I can have them where they're too tall for me. This stool is actually for my laundry room. But I plan to get an actual taller one. They make one taller than this. so that I can reach the stuff on the top shelf in the closet as well, and then I can reach those diapers if I need to. And then I've got like a cute display right now on that other shelf that I like, but I've got these squishmallows that are bees, since this room is more bee orientated, that I think I could put on top of that. So, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with these squishmallows, but if I do that, I can put them on the top shelf. So anyways, let's get into this. First of all, I think there's stuff in the pocket, which is probably, I believe, socks. Oh, her shoes. Ah, I did it again. So these are vintage leather shoes. I completely forgot they were in there, and I've got some other ones. And then we've got some golden kitty shoes. So the shoes will all stay. Oh, these are all just shoes. Some, maybe these ones might go. And then we've got these cute black tennies. So I think since we've got 2 sets of golden shoes, I don't really foresee Macy needing 2 pairs of golden shoes, and I like the kitties better. I think that is all that is in this pocket, so I'll put these in my to-go box, as I've been calling it. Sabbath. She's being anti-help. I was thinking of keeping this. I might still keep it in here for, oh, that's kind of gross. I'll just vacuum that up later. I might still keep it in here. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I might actually clean it up and then take it to Once Upon a Child when I take this stuff. So I'm not 100% sure, because this is actually a Pottery Barn Kids suitcase, but it does have a name on it. Here's the socks that I was thinking of. Like, I knew I had socks and like headbands and stuff. And as you can see, I'm pulling them all out. I got more cat shoes. Okay, so we've got, I just saw the other one. We'll put them to the side. So we've got 2 headbands. Got a big red one and then this cute blue one. And we've got a bunch of socks. Apparently I need to pair together. We've got just a bunch of socks. I'm just throwing them in this one bin. We've got these llama slippers that are too tiny for her. I don't know why I bought them so small. I know they go with like that llama set that Crystal and I both have. So like, here are the little mitts that go with it too. These are teeny tiny. Why did I put this stuff with her stuff? Like, here's another pair of teeny tiny llama mittens. And, oh, these are sheep socks. Okay. So, these are socks. Super cute. I'm trying to find the one that, up here it is, that goes with this one. So I have way more girl socks than I thought, because when I was separating the boys and girl socks, I literally was shoving boy socks in with the girl socks, because these are some cohort socks that I'm going to put in here, because I don't think I kept any of the cohort stuff, and I do have cohort stuff in here, so I might shove those in there. Some cute little sheep. I think these are supposed to be llamas as well. And then those can go in here. Some just basic white tights, which actually I was looking for the other day, something like that. And then we've got some leopard print shoes. So all these shoes will go in that top drawer. And then some white socks. And then here is Macy's bee costume that her auntie Crystal got her. I'm just going to sit that to the side, because clearly that's going to go in the storage bag. And here's the headband for it. Here is her winter bunny costume. I think I'm going to keep this. Just cute, but I'm not fully in love with it. So this I can put in the to-go box. I'm just going to set it on it for now. I was looking for this. I thought I had this with Sean's stuff. Oh, well, apparently I have it with Macy. So obviously that's a stay. This bunny romper is going to obviously stay. I have a feeling most of this stuff's going to stay. We've got some cute little jellies. And we've got this cute little bunny hat. That's adorable. We've got Carter's, I believe. Yep, Carter's 6-month. Cute little mouse short or overalls. Well, I think it's cute. I don't know if there's a top in here. If there is, I'll put it with it. I love these, but I don't know if I'm going to really put that on Macy. So, and now we've got Sushi joining us. Are you going to be anti-help just like your sister? So that's going to go into to go. I got rid of one of Macy's hats like this, so I will keep this one. We've got a cute bee, just one you. It says it's 6 months, but that looks small. This will go in the maybe pile for now. This is a petite Amy or Amy. This was obviously a stay. This one looks huge. This looks big for Sean, but I'm going to keep it. It'll probably go with the stuff to get put up. So here's what I was talking about, the llama. There's some pants to go with it. I got to find them in here. We've got a bunny sleeper, which will obviously stay. Some Granimal shorts I'm not fond of. Oh, what do I do? It is so cute, but I don't think I have anything to match it. It's like this little kitty, like stuffy, that like somebody's meme on it, and that's got 2 different button eyes. I think that would have been on a recall with the button eyes. Excuse me, ma'am. No, thank you. Miss Anti-Help with purring away. No, thank you. You don't need to pull that out from under there. It can stay right where it's at, thank you. And then we have a skirt that I bought to go with, I don't think I bought it to go with this. I thought this had pants, but it had another thing that I think I bought the skirt for. If I didn't, then I'll probably keep the skirt for this. If not, there's not the pants that I'm thinking of, I'll keep it. If there is, this will probably just go maybe with the other onesie. Sushi roll, hoppus. No, ma'am, stop doing that. Oh, and I forgot about this. So this Crystal gave me, it's a Pat Care Bear onesie, so obviously that stays. These are just some polka dot Carter pants, and I don't think there's anything to match it. Well, here's a Granimals bee, so that's gonna stay. I think these go with it. Yep. I think I bought these to go with that. I just think that's a cute combo together. Sushi! Hoppus. Hey, leave it alone. There is, when we lived in that other house, I had that bunny, like, thing to lay, like, a baby on, and it's underneath the changing table, which I have you guys on, and she's trying to pull it out. We've got a Carter 6-month kitty outfit, so that's probably going to stay. Just some Carter's bloomers. I'm going to put these things in the maybe. What is this? Oh, here's the pants to go with it. That I believe is from Crystal. Baby Bowden bunny outfit, that's going to stay. Obviously, a lot of bunny stuff's going to stay. Maybe I went through and did get rid of some of that, and that's what that is. Okay. Because this, I know I bought for this. These are Cloud Island, and this was like a whole set, and I got rid of pretty much everything else except for the bee. Just like there was another Cloud Island set that was llamas that I did the same thing for. I kept the parts of it, but got rid of the other parts. This will stay. These are some Hannah Anderson pajamas. I think Crystal has the same ones. Here is another bunny romper. Some of these I'm kind of piling over. Some of the stuff I'm piling over here. Oh, yeah, that's it's gonna stay, but it's cold. See, like, here's another cohort that it's gonna go. It's cute, but not worth keeping. This is Kiki Pants. This is gonna go in the baby girls because that's 0 to 3 months, so I don't know why that was with Macy's stuff. Okay, here's what it is, I think. So here is the aqua pants that go with that. And then there was another onesie, but I thought another pair of pants. And I'm almost to the end of the suitcase, so this Paula sent with when I bought Macy from her, so it's obviously going to stay. And the John Deere thing, not a huge, like, I have John Deere stuff, but this one is too cute not to keep. And is it the full? It's 12 months, but I do want to eventually get a toddler doll. So I'm going to keep it for now, just like that one outfit. So those go there. And then this is a llama sleeper that obviously is going to stay. And that is the end of the suitcase. So that is, okay. So this outfit stays together. This then does go together. Sushi! And then I do not have anything to go with this. So this can go. I'm honestly, I think, going to keep this because I do believe I have a pair of jeans, maybe. It is really, you know what, I might put it with the littler girl stuff because I don't know if it necessarily would fit Macy. She's a little on the chalkier side. But with the buttons on it, I don't know if it'll be recalled because I know Old Navy, so this is from 2006, and I know Old Navy had like a little stuffed animal that I actually have. It's a owl rattle, and it had buttons for eyes, and they recalled it because of the buttons could come off and become a choking hazard. So I'm not going to put that, even if Old Navy did not recall it. I'm just going to keep it. Kind of like one of those things, like I have 3 boppy loungers. Why do I have 3 boppy loungers? To save them from a real baby. Down in my garage, I have 2 sleep-in plays. Why do I have 2 sleep-in plays? Because save them from a real baby. Now, for the boppy loungers, 2 of them we use for our cats. The third one I do have in this closet for the dolls because sometimes, like, if you do like a changing video, a boppy lounger kind of puts the dolls at the right angle for a changing video, so you can easily change them while laying down, but they're at an angle so you can see it for the camera, because unless you have the camera like overlooking, sometimes it's kind of hard to achieve. So I do have one for filming purposes, and then I have 2 in the crib in our bedroom that the cats use. But that's kind of, I've been buying a few things here and there if I find them that are recalled things that I know are recalled things, just to get them out of circulation. Oh, so what I was going to do about these things, honestly, I'm not going to keep that diaper cover, and I don't think there was really anything even. I feel like I'm missing some of Macy's stuff, and I really don't think I am. The drawer isn't too full. So the stuff here, aside from like her costume and such, will probably fit in there perfectly fine because I just folded it up and set it in there, instead of like how I've been putting the stuff in is like doing the whole rolling. So it's like this, and then I can put up quite a few things the drawer wise, and then I can stack on top of it. So most of this will probably fit in there, except for, like I said, her Halloween costume, which I don't need to keep out. And then some of the, like, even that stuff will probably fit in there, like when I organize it. So all of this should fit in there. Her fuzzy bunny might not, so that might be the only thing that doesn't. And I still, like I said, I'm missing hats. I'm missing some stuff still, so kind of frustrating to me, but I believe it's all in that box that is still downstairs or in the garage. So once I find that, we might do another video going through that stuff, because it seems like some people are actually enjoying these videos of me kind of rediscovering what I already have, which honestly, it's almost like going through a shopping spree and rediscovering what you already have. Now, clearly, by no means am I a minimalist, but I mean, it is nice. Like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like right now, baby clothes are a little lackluster, in my opinion. Um, while I haven't been to like Carter's in almost over a year, um, the last time I went, I just felt like there really wasn't much calling my name. I'm going to Walmart looking at the baby clothes. Literally yesterday, I had time to kill, so I walked around Walmart for an hour. And the baby section for clothes wise is a lot smaller than it used to be. Um, it is primarily just Granimals, like those 4 Granimals folded displays, one for girl, one for boy, one for infant, one for toddler. So there's 4 of those, and then they do have some racks around, and most of the racks are just like Disney type stuff. And while I have nothing against Disney, it's just I'm not a I've never been a real huge Disney person. Um, like I do have Tiana from the American Girl, but she's the only princess doll that we have in this house of all the princess dolls the American Girls have come out with. And my daughter, the only one that my daughter really has shown any interest in was Belle, which Belle was a limited edition one. And I'm not paying secondary market value or prices for it because at the point it came out, we just couldn't afford it. And then Rapunzel came out as a special edition one, and then now she's come out as the play line. And my daughter's kind of toyed with Rapunzel, but she at this point would prefer, she doesn't have summer yet. She's like, I'd rather get summer. And then she's missing 3 girls of the year. She's missing Kylie, Nikki, and Maya. So she's missing 3 girls of the year. And so she's like, I would rather get those 4 dolls and then have all the girl of the year dolls in this house than worry about the princess doll. So it's not, she likes it, but it's not a need. Um, so, like I said, I'm not huge into Disney stuff. I've never really been huge into Disney stuff, even as a kid. So, um, it's it's just walking around Walmart looking at the baby stuff. Like, I mean, I look at it and I know like Crystal loves. They've got Bambi currently, and she got Marilyn the um, Dumbo stuff since Marilyn likes Dumbo. And I mean, the stuff is cute. I was at the store. I actually grabbed it for her because it was at the U.S. Walmart, not the Canadian one. Which, and like I said, it's cute. They had a Minnie line, they had a Mickey line, they had a Pooh Bear line, and then they had the Bambi, Dumbo. I think that was it. Maybe they had Lion King too. Which of that, any of the ones, I would get Lion King out of any of those. Um, as a child, Dumbo frightened me. I think I watched Bambi once or twice as a child, and the whole killing Bambi's mom at the beginning, I would literally cry, and it would take like an adult turning it off, consoling me, and then having to start it again to finish the movie. So I was never big into Bambi. Like I said, I'm not a huge Minnie Mickey person. We've never like I've never been to Disney, and if I want a trip to Disney, would I go? Probably, but I'm not. I have no want or need to go to Disney. If anything, I'd rather go to Universal. Um, but I do like Lion King. Like Lion King came out when I was in about 6th grade, and Jonathan Taylor Thomas obviously did the young Simba, and that was like the whole rage when I was in middle school or 6th grade, anyways. So that would be the only one of stuff that I would get is Lion King, and there's not a whole lot of it. They do have a few Care Bear things here or there, and I did notice last time they had a strawberry shortcake outfit that I would have been interested in, but the only size I could find was 18 months. So that's kind of where I'm back to. In the near future, am I going to look for another Reborn and get a toddler, or do I want to look for another Reborn and get newborn size? Like, what do I want to do? So I still am kind of unsure what exactly I'm doing with my collection at this point. I've also toyed with the idea of I'm not going to sell any of my real cares or neonates. I've got my collection of those down to a minimum. Like those that have followed me for a while know that at one point I had so many of them. I had a boy and girl in each race, as well as like the Japanese head mold has changed. So I had a boy and girl in both head molds. And some of them I still have a boy and girl in. But like for the Japanese one, I have my electronic neonate with the old head sculpt of a boy. And then I've got my Real Care 2 Plus of the new head sculpt. And then I've got like an American Indian. I've got that in a Real Care 3 as a boy, and then the girl is unweighted neonate. So I still have boy and girl, but I've thinned it out. Just like for my African American, I think I have a light boy and a dark girl. So I've thinned that down a while ago to the minimum of what I want for those. But for now, like in my closet, in where the doll area is, well, the lifelike doll, my husband even said, he's like, it makes no sense. The smaller dolls have the big room, and the bigger dolls have the smaller room. And I said, yeah, but the thing is the little ones have a lot more stuff. And I said, where as well as we have a lot more of them. And I go, it's just like right now I have my two real cares. I said it, my native boy and my Japanese girl are sitting on the changing table. The other three that I have out are sitting in the bassinet, the baby jogger bassinet that's sitting on the top of the dresser. And so at one point, I think I did a room tour where I showed I had like all my electronic neonates. Basically, all the electronic dolls were over here, and all the non-electronic dolls, and then like Gen 4 and beginner care were over in the bassinet, and there was way too many dolls in that bassinet, and I would come in here and just get kind of overwhelmed. I think that's part of the reason why I've scaled stuff down, is it was getting way too overwhelming. And that's part of the reason, like, going through this stuff. I've got a box of stuff that I've gone through this. I went through all of this. Well, not necessarily Macy and Sean stuff, but I went through all the smaller size stuff before we moved from the one rental to the other rental. And then when we were in our last rental house, I had a video of myself going through, and I got rid of stuff then. And then now I'm doing it again because tastes change. You know, the weight analysis. Okay, I've got 4 sleepers that look almost similar together. They're all cute, but I'm going to keep maybe 2 out of the 4. So that, and like, yes, this is a smaller space. This closet is smaller than the first closet that I was doing my videos in. Not all my videos are going to be in this closet. Once that room is put back together, I will probably start filming more in there, but I can do changing videos in the closet now. Now, when we had our first rental house, in the bedroom we had the crib that most of the dolls were in, and then we had a pretty large walk-in closet for the master closet, and I had the dresser in there. I had that shelf in there, which actually that shelf is in my closet now for my clothes. And then I had some other bins and such for storage. And this closet is smaller, but this closet is only for dolls, where I have my own bedroom closet, which is actually bigger than the closet at the last place. Moving here, my husband and I had the agreement that this would be the doll area. The guest room, where we have the bed just for my mom. She's the only one that comes and stays. I'm not going to have a full-size bed and make a room dedicated for a guest room for her to come 2 weeks out of the year. Twice a year for a week is typically what she does. So I'm like, I'm not going to have a room for 2 weeks out. Like, there's 52 weeks in a year. I'm not going to have a room just to be used for 2 weeks and the rest of the 50, the door just stays shut. I want to have it a functional room. As well as my husband did not want the dolls back in our bedroom. So at our last rental house, I had to have them in my room, which all I had in my room was the changing table, because that's all I had room for. And the rest of the stuff was in the living room on a shelf, which actually is in there as part of the house now. But I had to really scale back there because it was so much smaller. And maybe scaling back, it's just, like I said, by no means am I a minimalist. If I was a minimalist, I wouldn't have any dolls. I wouldn't have these clothes. But on the flip side, I have downsized a lot because maybe it's as I get older, it's just not as important in my life. I want to get back into doing stuff with my Reborns and such, and maybe one night, like when my husband's working, have one of my dolls on for 24 hours, or I could sleep in this room and do a 24-hour thing with one of my real cares. I just don't know where I'm necessarily going fully with the channel yet. I know it's pivoted a few times, like that used to just all be real care stuff, then it was a lot of Reborn stuff, and then it went into mostly American Girl stuff. And now that I'm going through stuff, it's kind of going back to like Reborn, real care stuff. I haven't been buying as much American Girl stuff at that too, because we do have a lot. And in my opinion, the American Girl stuff coming out lately is just, like they just came out with 3 new outfits yesterday and people are just clamoring over themselves, the reversible outfits. And I'm looking at them going, no, they look cheap to me. And maybe it's just taking a cue from Blaine, from Diz Blaine. Maybe I'm going to start scaling back. I'll probably keep spending, sounds weird, keep spending the $500 a year just to remain Barry. But I'm going to be more thoughtful in what I purchase. Like, there is stuff I do still want from American Girl. I do want the rest of Tiana's clothes. I do want the rest of the caring for baby stuff. I'm missing the stroller and the bathtub and then the blonde baby. I mean, so there is things that I do want that usually when we get our tax refund, my husband's like, just order it. Or if we go up to the store, he just has me buy it, like Tiana last year. So there is stuff, and it's basically, I feel like I'm at the point where just to kind of maintain that Barry status, and honestly, I don't know why. I mean, all you get is like a $20 reward now and maybe it's not even worth staying Barry status. I don't know. But then again, you get other, like like when things come out, sometimes you exclusively get first rights to purchase it. So maybe it's worth remaining Barry. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that. But like I'm at the point with American Girl, I'm just going to purchase things I absolutely love. There are some things that have come out that I would have liked, but then it retired, and I was just like, okay, it wasn't meant to be mine. So, apparently my microphone has died. So hopefully you guys can hear this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.